Hi everybody, welcome to another Anatomy and Physiology live stream. We're going to be doing some anatomy and physiology today. We're focused on some medical terminology, some chemistry, the muscular system, and the skeletal system today. I do have about 60 practice questions, which we will go ahead and get started here in just a moment once a few more people get in here. But how's everyone doing? Welcome, welcome. Happy Thursday. Hope you guys have some fun 4th of July plans for this weekend. How's everyone doing? Hello, hello. Welcome in. We'll get started here in just a moment. How's everyone doing? Hello, hello, welcome in. Welcome to Ollie's Anatomy and Physiology Practice Review live stream, where we cover anatomy and physiology topics for you all that you guys request. And then whatever most of you are struggling with, that's what we do to make some extra questions on. Today we're going to be doing some medical terminology, some chemistry. There's some chemistry questions in there. And then we have a lot of muscular system and especially a lot of skeletal system today. There are about 30 questions on the skeletal system. We're going to cover all the basic cells, some of the hormone regulation, some of the other things as well. How's everyone doing? I hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you guys so much for over 200 likes already on the lives. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. The more that you guys do like and share the live, the more that we can get as many people as possible in the live stream here today. Help as many people out as possible on their anatomy and physiology. Hey, Alexa, how are you doing? The show is on. Thank you, Josh. Hello, how are you guys doing? Hello, hello. That's perfect. Yes, we're here today. We'll get started here in just a moment once a few more people join. How's everyone doing? This is my lovely heart model here, but we might actually do like a heart model live stream one day, like kind of practicing on some of the structures that would be inside of the heart model. I have a skeletal system one as well. I've been actually looking at ordering some more models as well. All right, but I see there's a lot more of you in here now, so real quick I'll introduce myself and then we'll get going. Hello everybody, I'm Ollie. This is Ollie's Anatomy and Physiology Practice Review live stream, where we go live every single day to help you understand anatomy and physiology and finally make it make sense for you. Not only just pass your exams, but absolutely ace them and crush them and totally understand it. I took anatomy and physiology in undergrad and graduate school. I have my master's degree in molecular medicine. I've been tutoring anatomy and physiology for 5 years now. But I have got an A in the class. I got 100% on my final exams for them. We're going to go through about 60 questions today. I'm going to flip the camera around and then we'll go ahead and get started. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm just gonna turn my iPad on. Don't look at my password. But number one, in anatomical position, the palms are facing where? Can everyone see the screens? Can everyone see the screens very well? Before I get going, just a simple yes would be good. Just a yes or a thumbs. Thank you, Lizzie. Thank you, Preps. Thank you. All right, number one, everybody, in anatomical position, the palms are facing where? Again, I have some anatomical terminology today for us, and then some chemistry, then we have some muscle questions, and then we have a lot of skeletal system questions, because that's what a lot of you are going through right now in the class. A, B, C, or D. Brianna said I got a 94.7 on my T's today. That's awesome, Brianna. Thank you so much for sharing. Congratulations. If we could get congratulations in the chat for Brianna. Brianna is very special. Brianna, I think, was actually in my first ever TikTok live stream, I'm pretty sure. I think it was in the coloring book, if I remember. But it's awesome. Congratulations. Seriously, that is so awesome. Thank you so much for always being here and stuff and popping in and whatnot. I'm so happy to hear that you did so well on it. That's awesome. Congratulations. We're almost at 1,000 likes on the live. If you're just joining us, welcome. We're on number one. The answer is, in an anatomical position, the palms are facing forward. So remember, in anatomical position, the body is standing upright, facing forward, the arms are at the sides, and the palms are facing forward. Number two, which plane divides the body into front and back portions? So front and back portions. The coloring book. Thank you all. Yeah, no problem. I am late. I will watch it on your YouTube channel. Actually, we just started. We're only on number two. But if you are just joining, welcome. My name is Ollie. Welcome to Ollie's Anatomy and Physiology Practice Review live streams, where we make anatomy and physiology finally make sense. Or if you've taken anatomy and physiology in the past, this is perfect for you to connect those dots that you might be missing, fill in those gaps. Thank you so much for liking the live and sharing the live. We just hit 1,000 likes on the live stream today. From Africa. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. You're doing HCA. That is fantastic. Awesome. Thanks for sharing that. Welcome. Number two, which plane divides the body into front and back portions? The answer is B. It is the frontal. It's also known as the coronal. And the way that I can remember that is whenever they're standing here and when you crown somebody, you're facing their front. Sagittal is left and right. So left and right. Transverse is top and bottom. Oblique would cut the body at an angle. Number 3, what directional term means closer to the point of attachment? We are closer to the point of attachment. Also, you can rewatch these on YouTube. It's linked in my TikTok bio. It's Ollie Herzeg. Also, if you message me the word ebook, I just did release a anatomy and physiology exam prep book for the HESI NTs. And if you message me the word ebook or send me an email, I will send you $20 off the book. We're on number 3 now. Number 3. The answer is C. It is proximal. So whenever something is proximal, it is referring it to being closer to the body's origin or some sort of point or attachment. Distal would be the opposite of that. It would be farther away from point of attachment. Lateral means away from the midline. Superficial means toward the surface. Number 4, the cervical region refers to where? Refers to where? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for that one? A, B, C, or D? Thank you. No problem. Thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate you guys being here. I absolutely love doing these live streams. I appreciate the likes. The more that you guys do like and share the live, the more we can get as many people in here as possible to help them as much as possible on their HESI and Ts, their anatomy and physiology class, reviewing for the DAT or surgical, tech, radiology, and whatnot. But number 4, the answer is going to be B. It is going to be neck. It is going to be the neck. The cervical region is the neck. Upper back, that's more so your thoracic region. Lower leg is and then pectoral or chest it's part of your thoracic or also pectoral plus thoracic. Number 5, the cranial cavity would contain A, B, C, or D. What do you guys think for that one? A, B, C, or D? Just type your answer choice down in the comments. Either type out the full answer choice if you'd like, or you can just comment A, B, C, or D, whatever works easiest for you. We're at 1.7 thousand likes on the live. Thank you guys so much. That's awesome. Awesome. Number 5, the answer is C. It is the brain. Cranial. The cranial cavity is going to house the brain. The heart is in the thoracic cavity. Liver is going to be in the abdominal cavity, and the lungs are going to be in the thoracic cavity. Moving on to the next page now as well. Number 6, which membrane lines cavities that opens to the exterior? Hold on one sec. That opens to the exterior of the body? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? We're just getting warmed up with the questions here. These are just review questions. These are just going over concepts that will be on the HESI and Ts or just anatomy and physiology in general. We're just warming up with some questions. And then we'll move on into some chemistry questions, some muscular system questions, and some skeletal questions. Number 6, which membrane lines cavities that open to the exterior of the body? For number 6, the answer is B. It is a mucous membrane. Mucous membrane is going to line up body cavities that open up to the outside. The examples of these would be the respiratory system, the digestive system, and the urogenital tracts. So for the MCAT, this would actually help you review for the MCAT. Some of the material the stuff we're going over today will be on that exam, just some of the concepts. I don't have this specifically made for the MCAT, though, but this will still help. Number 7, what is the definition of homeostasis? What is the definition of homeostasis? But you can also get a head start on anatomy and physiology for medical school as well. So be fantastic review and prep for it. Number 7, what is the definition of homeostasis? It's an important concept to learn, as that is what is basically physiology. How do we get the test questions? How do you get the test questions? If you join our subscription community, you just join our community here on TikTok. I just put a little notification up for it. Once you follow that, send me a message letting me know that you will join, that you joined, and then you will get the questions after each live stream. It is the blank practice test with the answer key. I do go live at least 4 times a week. I try to go live every day, but it's going to be at least 4 times a week, so you'll be getting 4 tests a week with at least 60 questions, so about 16 a month. Number 7, the answer is B. It is maintaining a stable internal environment. That is essentially what homeostasis is. Movement of blood, that's circulation. Process of digestion, that's obviously digestion. Creation of energy is cellular respiration. Speaking of homeostasis, you have your positive and negative feedback. What would be an example? What would be an example of a negative feedback? So you have your negative feedback. I put negative and then pause. Positive. A, B, C, or D for number 8. What do you guys think that is? Just put your answer choice down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think that is. Perfect, perfect. The answer would be C. It's going to be thermoregulation. Negative feedback is going to act in opposition of a stimulus or change. So you would sweat for it to evaporate to reduce your body temperature whenever it increases. Positive is whenever it acts in the same direction. It's going to enhance a stimulus. All of the other ones, when you do endocrine, we did endocrine yesterday, and we have some endocrine style questions, but related to the skeletal system in this test as well. Blood clotting, labor contractions, and ovulation are all positive mechanisms. If you think about that, blood clotting, you're going to increasing the clotting factors. There's a positive feedback. Labor contractions, oxytocin gets released as in a response to labor contractions to increase labor contractions. Ovulation is triggered by the LH surge. Number 9. Which level of organization comes just before organ? A, B, C, or D? And welcome to everybody that just joined. Welcome to Ollie's Anatomy and Physiology Practice Review live stream. We go live almost every single day here on TikTok, covering anatomy and physiology topics and other topics you guys request, like pharmacology, biochemistry, and whatnot. You can request those in the bottom left corner there with the orange Service Plus button. We get the... So it's going to get when you do the subscription, you get the blank test, and then you get the answer key at the end. This video in particular will be on YouTube afterwards. It's linked in my TikTok about it. Then you can go back and rewatch it at your own pace, see what I wrote down, and get the explanations. Number 9, the answer is B. It is tissue. A group of tissues make up an organ. Organism comes last. Chemical and cellular come before tissues. Number 10, abduction is best defined as what? A, B, C, or D? Abduction is best defined as what? But essentially here, these practice review live streams are going to help you make anatomy and physiology finally make sense for you as well. I sell all of my anatomy and physiology notes whenever I was in the class on my website, and then I also just published an ebook the other day for the HESI and T's for the anatomy and physiology section. If you message me the word ebook, I'll give you $20 off for that. Number 10, the answer is going to be A. It is movement away from the midline of the body. Think of abduction as, think of when aliens abduct you. They take you away. So you're moving away from the midline. So you're taking away from your body. Think of your body as Earth. Answer choice B, decreasing the angle. That would be flexion toward the midline. This would be adduction. Toward movement toward from the toward the midline. Rotating the limb medially. That is medial rotation. Number 11, which subatomic particle has a negative charge? A, B, C, or D? As we move on to the next page, what do you guys think for that one? Just type in your answer choice down in the comments below. We also at 3,000 likes on the live stream, guys. Thank you guys so much for liking the live. I appreciate you. The more that you guys do like the live, the more that it just gets it out to more people as well. We can help as many people as possible on anatomy and physiology and the HESI and T's and whatever else they have anatomy for. We're on number 11 now. The answer is C, is an electron. Electrons have a negative charge. Neutrons have no charge. Protons have a positive charge. Atom, it's not a subatomic particle. All of these make up atoms. Number 12, ionic bonds form when what? When do ionic bonds form? A, B, C, or D for that one. We're moving into some chemistry questions for anatomy and physiology that you need to know for the class. And some of which you need to know for the HESI and T's, and just some general anatomy and physiology, or just some general chemistry questions in general. Number 12, ionic bonds. Think of the way that I always try to remember this is I equals me. Give me your electrons. Electrons are Electrons are transferred. When you're sharing electrons, that is covalent. Think of cooperate. Sharing. Cooperating is sharing. Sharing of ideas, sharing of electrons. Hydrogen atoms bond, that would be a weak attraction. Neutrons aren't exchanged in bonding for D. Number 13, water is important in the body because of what? What makes water so important in our bodies? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think? Also, thank you guys so much for the follows as well. Always love seeing new faces. I always try to remember your guys' names as well, especially if you're a repeat here in the live streams as well. But welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome. We're at 4,000 likes on the live stream already, guys. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Already at 4,000 likes. That's nuts. All right, thank you for the roses, D. Thank you so much. I appreciate the gifts. Any gifts and any support on the live streams means the absolute world to me. Number 13, the answer is C. It dissolves substances. Water actually attracts solutes, providing electrical energy. Does not necessarily provide electrical energy. And then water it does not prevent metabolism. It is necessary. So this dissolving substances, this is why it is called the universal solvent. Number 14, a pH of 2 is what? Remember our pH scale of 0 to 14. So if we have a pH of 2, what does that indicate there on the pH scale? A, B, C, or D? Thank you so much, Tina, for the gifts. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. We're almost at 5,000 likes. That's absolutely fantastic. Thank you guys so much. The answer is going to be D. It is going to be strongly acidic. Remember that when we get to 0, this is acidic. 14 is basic. So as you get farther down towards 0, it is going to be a stronger acid. 7 is neutral. And then basic would be higher to 14. Number 15, which of the following is considered an organic molecule? Which of the following is considered an organic molecule? A, B, C, or D? An organic molecule. Yep, and then it gets stronger as it gets closer to 0. Yes. Perfect. In this scenario, C, glucose. Glucose has our carbon, 2 hydrogen bonds. Carbon dioxide is CO2. There's no hydrogen bonds there. Water is inorganic. Sodium is an element, not a molecule. So for something to be an organic compound, we have to have our carbon backbone with hydrogens attached in some way, shape, or form. Number 16, the monomer of carbohydrates is what? A, B, C, or D? The monomer of carbohydrates is what? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for that one? And welcome to everybody that just joined. If you are just joining, welcome to Ollie's Anatomy and Physiology Practice Review live stream, where we make anatomy and physiology make sense here on TikTok. We go live almost every single day here. I try to go live every day, but we go live at least 4 times a week. I take topic requests as well. You can send me your topic requests via the orange Service Plus button. You can send me those there. Send me a DM or send me an email at happily. It would include the questions. Every single question from today has been requested by you guys on TikTok. Number 16, the answer is D. It is a monosaccharide. Fatty acids are made of lipids. Amino acids are proteins. Nucleotides are going to make up nucleic acids. Number 17, proteins are made of what? I actually accidentally just gave away that answer choice by accident. Number 17 is B, amino acids. Amino acids are what's going to make up proteins. Simple sugars, carbohydrates, fatty acids, lipids, nucleotides, DNA, RNA. Number 18, lipids play a major role in what? A, B, C, or D? Also, I do have all my anatomy and physiology notes available for download on my website that is linked in my TikTok bio. I actually got to fix the link in my bio. I just remember I got my official domain for my website today. Give me one moment while I change that. But actually, for now, send me a message. I'll send you the link to my website. But real quick, also, I do have an ebook that just released for the HESI and Ts for the AMP section as well. Send me the word ebook. I'll give you $20 off. Number 18, the answer is C, is going to help build up cell membranes. Carbohydrates are mostly for energy transport. Enzyme function is proteins. Forming DNA, that is by a nucleic acid. Number 19, enzymes work by what? A, B, C, or D? Thank you, Megan, for the sub. I appreciate it. If anyone else subbed as well, please send me a message. Megan, thank you so much. Please send me a message so I can get you these questions after the live stream. If you can't send me a TikTok message for whatever reason, just send me an email, and we'll get you these questions. And then you will get every single PDF after each live stream as well. Number 19, enzymes work by, answer choice D, it is lowering activation energy. Releasing heat. Heat releases a result, not a function. So raising activation energy, that is false, they lower it. And then slowing down reactions, that is false, they speed up reactions. Number 20, ATP stores energy in its what? A, B, C, or D? Where is that going to be stored? Where does the energy, when we're talking about ATP, let's talk about our adenosine, our triphosphate. It is going to be C. It is our phosphate bond. So adenosine triphosphate, when you break a bond here, you have energy released from these phosphate bonds. Perfect. Number 21, the origin of the biceps brachii is what? We're moving on to some muscular system questions now. Some origin, insertion, and action questions for the muscular system. Number 21, the origin of the biceps brachii is the what? A, B, C, or D? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Fantastic. What do you guys think this one is? So the insertion of the biceps brachii is going to be the radius, and bonus points there. Breaking bonds does release energy in the form of heat. That's what the energy is. The answer choice A is radius. It is at the radial tuberosity. And then you have to insert energy to form a bond. And then the other ones, those are not incorrect. Those are incorrect insertion sites. Number 22, the insertion of the biceps brachii. Oh, I'm sorry. I messed up here. My bad. I was looking at the next question. So real quick, I'm going to answer both of these. Sorry about that, guys. Number 21, the origin of the biceps brachii is C. It is the scapula. The scapula is the origin at the long head of the supraglenoid tubercle and the short head of the coracoid process. The insertion is the radius, like I mentioned already, at the radial tuberosity. Sorry about that. I was reading comments. I messed up there. But again, real quick here. Origin, biceps brachii, is the scapula, where it originates from, at the long head of the supraglenoid tubercles, and then the short head of the coracoid process, and it inserts at the radius, at the radial tuberosity. Alrighty, moving on to number 23. What is the action of the biceps brachii? And then real quick, I will look back at some questions. Do I have any practice tests? So I do have the practice test. Yes, they are here on TikTok. You just join our community. I'm going to put up the notification for it. 1 second. You just join our community here on TikTok. Once you've joined, just send me a message letting me know that you joined, and then you will get the practice test after every single live stream. I'm reading some of your concepts. But are enzymes of catalysts? Yes, they are catalysts. They speed up reactions. But they do so by lowering the activation energy. Okay, perfect, guys. Perfect. We're almost 8,000 likes on the live today, guys. Thank you guys so much. Yep, can I repeat? I'll repeat it in just a minute, yes. Number 23, what is the action of the triceps brachii? The answer is B. It is to extend the elbow. Flexion of the elbow would be from our biceps brachii. Number 24, the deltoid muscle is responsible for what? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for that one? For the deltoid muscle, what is this responsible for? A, B, C, or D? Thank you guys so much for the follows as well. I appreciate you guys. I love doing these live streams, so any support in doing the lives means the absolute world to me. So thank you all so much. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much. You guys are absolutely fantastic. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Number 24, the deltoid muscle is responsible for B. It is shoulder abduction. Number 25, what muscle originates from the ilium and it inserts on the femur? A, B, C, or D? I'm on Cranial Nerves. Should I cry? No. 011 takes the anatomy final. Very heavenly vacations are here. Or very good vacations are. I gotta look that up. It's been a while since I've taught the mnemonic. But you'll be fine on the cranial nerves. Just remember, practice your mnemonic there. It's once one takes the anatomy final, very good vacations are heavenly. Or here. Some people say here. That's mnemonic. Remember that one. We can do some cranial nerve questions next week if you guys are interested as well. Please send me topic requests as well. I'm happy to take them. Number 25, the answer is C. It is the gluteus maximus. The gluteus maximus is going to originate on the ilium and then insert on the femur. Number 25, as we move on to the next page of questions, number 26, the action of the gluteus medius is what? A, B, C, or D? Remember, you can also get these on YouTube. It will be linked. It's linked in my TikTok bio. I got to fix my link to my website in my TikTok bio. I'll put a little reminder out for that. But that's my YouTube. If you're interested in rewatching these live streams, if you're in pace, if you have joined late or want to see some of my older ones, I go live at least 4 times a week. I try to go live every day, but at least 4 times a week. Number 26, the answer is A. It is a thigh abduction. Adduction is done by the adductors. Thigh flexion is by the rectus femoris, and D is by the quadriceps. Number 27, which muscle is going to extend the knee? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for that one? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think? A, B, C, or D? We're doing A and P1 today. Mostly A and P1, 93 Roby. That's been a lot of the requests today. Anatomy and Physiology is such a cool class. Heck yeah, it is. Yeah, Anatomy and Physiology is awesome. We're almost at 9,000 likes on live. Almost at 10,000. That's insane, guys. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Answer choice is going to be a C for this one, the rectus femoris. This is going to extend the knee. A and D are going to flex the knee. The gastrocnemius is going to plantar flex the ankle. Number 28, the hamstring group originates on the what? Cranial nerves does come after the muscular and skeletal system. Yes. But we're doing some muscular system, and then we're going to go moving on to some skeletal system today. I don't have any cranial nerves in there today. Number 28, the hamstring group originates on... 29 is A. It's the ischial tuberosity. This is the insertion for the quadriceps, and these are not relevant. Number 29, which action is performed by the gastrocnemius? A, B, C, or D? I just mentioned that in one of the last questions here, so hopefully you were paying attention. Let me see what you guys think if you were paying attention. Hopefully. Oh, you haven't learned this? Okay, that's totally... Normally, cranial nerves comes... At least in most anatomies, they come afterwards. Everyone's class can be different, but... It kind of depends on how they teach it. Number 29, the answer is B. It is plantar flexion, like I mentioned. Dorsiflexion is done by the tibialis anterior. C is by the quadriceps, and hip flexion is by our hip flexors. Number 30, which muscle is going to insert on the greater trochanter of the femur? A, B, C, or D. Thank you guys so much for the follows as well. My name is Ollie. I go live pretty much every single day. I try to go live at least every day, but I do go live at least 4 times a week, covering anatomy and physiology topics that you guys do request, hoping for your A&P classes, HESI and Ts, DAT, MCAT, radiology, surgical tech, ultrasound tech, all that stuff. It'll be helpful. These live streams will be helpful for, and I will make questions based on those as well. Number 30, the answer choice is going to be C, is the gluteus minimus. Gluteus minimus is going to insert on the greater trochanter of the femur. This is going to insert on the pectineal line. Sartorius is going to insert on the tibia. And then D, this inserts on the linea aspera. Number 31, which of the following is part of the axial skeleton? A, B, C, or D. Which of the following is part of the axial skeleton? The scapula, the pelvis, skull, or clavicle? Also, I know that someone was asking about the questions earlier. To get the questions, all you got to do is join our community here on TikTok. I'm going to put a little notification up for it. You just follow this, and once you join, send me a message here on TikTok or an email letting me know that you've joined. Send me an email with your username, and then you will get every single practice test, the blank test with the answer key at the end. Number 31, which of the following is part of the axial skeleton? A, B, C, or D. Axial skeleton is our skull. Remember, our axial skeleton is our skull, our vertebrae, our ribs, and our sternum. Then we have an appendicular skeleton. And that's going to be our upper and lower limb, our pelvis, our clavicle, and whatnot. Number 32, the medullary cavity is found in the what? A, B, C, or D. Thank you, Royce, for the gift. Thank you guys so much. Charmaine said, hey, Charmaine, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Charmaine. Hope you're doing well. How are you? Thank you guys so much for 10,000 likes on the live stream today. You guys are absolutely crushing it. Thank you all so incredibly much. That is absolutely fantastic. Thank you all so much. That is so awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Number 32, the medullary cavity is found in the diaphysis. So that's going to be, let's draw our little bone here, our long bone. So our medullary cavity, this is our diaphysis, this is our epiphysis. The medullary cavity is here in the middle of the shaft here. Number 33, the compact bone is primarily found in the what? A, B, C, or D. Compact bone is primarily found in the what? A, B, C, or D. For this one. I'm doing great. Perfect. Glad to hear that, Charmaine. That's awesome. Awesome. Thanks for joining us today. Welcome, welcome. But welcome all the subs as well for being in here. Thank you, Charmaine. Thank you, Mommy Nurse Bay 26, and thank you, Royce. It's good to see you guys again. I hope you all are doing super well. Number 33. The answer is C. It is the shaft of long bones. Compact bone is primarily found in the shaft of long bones. Spongy bone is in the epiphysis. Number 34, the periosteum is going to contain what? A, B, C, or D. Thank you for the gift. I didn't see the name that came up. It went off there. Thank you, the Alienator, for the finger heart. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the gifts. 11,000 likes. Let's go. Number 34, the periosteum contains what? I'm going to take a sip of my drink here while I'm a little quiet. Number 34, the answer is A. It is blood vessels and nerves. The periosteum is it is a connective tissue. Alrighty, here, connective tissue that is going to supply our blood and innervation. Number 35, yellow bone marrow is going to store what? A, B, C, or D for this one. A, B, C, or D. Thank you guys so much for the follows as well. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you guys being here and following and everything. Always love seeing new faces. I try to remember names as well, especially if you're a sub or if you're here pretty frequently and whatnot. Number 35, our answer is going to be fat or adipose tissue. Yellow marrow is going to store mainly adipose tissue. Red blood cells is in our red marrow. Platelets are formed in our red marrow. Calcium is stored in the bone matrix. Moving on to the next page of questions, and remember, you can rewatch this on YouTube. It's linked in my TikTok bio. But number 36, moving on to the next page, the epiphyseal plate is made of what? A, B, C, or D? What is the epithelial plate made of? A, B, C, or D? Thank you for the follows as well, guys. And if you are new here, welcome to Ollie's Anatomy and Physiology Practice Review live stream. I try to go live every day. We go live at least 4 times a week. These are the live stream where we review anatomy and physiology for your A&P class, your HESI and Ts, DAT, MCAT, whatnot. This is going to be a fantastic review for anyone who has also taken it in the past and they don't really remember too much and want to connect some dots and stay pretty refreshed on a lot of the material that was in this class. Number 36, the answer is B. It is cartilage. Specifically, it is hyaline cartilage. This is where bone growth occurs. So the epiphyseal plate is also known as your growth plate. Number 37, a trochanter is a what? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? We're on number 37 now. If you're just following along and just joining us, welcome, welcome. Thank you guys for the follows. Welcome to the live stream. I hope you guys are doing fantastic today. I hope that you guys have a fantastic 4th of July coming up as well, and you guys get to have some rest and whatnot. Number 37... the answer is B. It is a large projection. They're large bony projections. Think of like they're like on your femur. Mainly this would be for muscle attachment. A depression would be the opposite of a projection, and then opening is kind of like your foramen. A small bump would be a tubercle. So right here, tubercle. Number 38, the condyle of a bone, typically what? A, B, C, or D for this one. What do you guys think for this one? A, B, C, or D? Comment your answer choice down in the comments. We're almost 12,000 likes. Thank you guys so much. The more that you guys do like and share the live, the more that this gets it out to people to help as many people as possible on their upcoming anatomy and physiology exams, or HESI and T's, DAT, MCAT, surgical tech stuff, ultrasound, radiology, and whatnot. I was also a pharmacy tech for 4.5 years. I don't know if anyone else in here is a pharm tech, but I did love my A&P in pharm tech and my pharmacology. But number 38, the answer is C. It forms a joint. Condyles are going to help form a joint. Condyle is a rounded structure. At the end, so at, that's crappy at symbol, at bone end, to help form our joints. Number 39, a tuberosity serves as a site for what? A tuberosity serves as a site for what? A, B, C, or D? Just comment your answer choice down below. Sherry said, I took this class in August and I'm scared. Don't be scared. You'll be totally fine. I promise you. I think my biggest advice is just stay consistent with the class. It is a lot of information, but if you preview everything for class, you are setting yourself up for success. If you immediately after class study the material, you do that every day, you'll totally be fine. And then you have like a bigger review session once a week, and then you pick up the pace around your exams. You're going to be totally fine, I promise. 39, the answer is B. Tuberosities are for ligament attachments. So they are referred to as a rough projection where ligaments or tendons attach as well. Number 40, a foramen allows the passage of what? A, B, C, or D. A foramen allows the passage of what? A, B, C, or D for this one. What do you guys think? Oops, I bumped my stand. Sorry, I was trying to move in my chair. A, B, C, or D. Perfect. It is C. It is nerves or oops, that's my red pen. It is nerves or vessels. So a foramen is a hole, right? It's a hole specifically in a bone where blood vessels and nerves, think of the foramen magnums where your spinal cord is going to pass through. Yeah, Mariah, thank you. Thank you, that's awesome. Blood vessels and nerves, think of the foramen magnums where your spinal cord is going to pass through. Yeah, Mariah, thank you, that's awesome. Hold on. We're going to move on to number 41. A fossa is best described as what? A, B, C, or D. A fossa is best described as what? A, B, C, or D. What do you guys think for this one? What do you guys think? A, B, C, or D. We're almost at 13,000 likes as well. That is absolutely awesome. Thank you guys so much. Number 41. I'm moving down to the next page. Again, you can rewatch these on YouTube. That is linked in my TikTok bio. Number 41. It is C. It is a shallow depression. So a fossa is a depressed area. An example of this would be the ocrine fossa. Number 42, the external acoustic meatus is found on the what? A, B, C, or D. Hopefully you can get this from, it's kind of in the name in a way. But think about what bone this would be on. A, B, C, or D. Number 42. 42, what do you guys think this one is? Fantastic. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. Hello. I'm Ollie. It's nice to meet you all. I'll be going live almost every day. I take topic requests as well for A&P and other topics as well, like pharmacology, biology, chemistry, and whatnot. Number 42, the answer is B. It is on the temporal bone. It's basically our ear canal that is part of the temporal bone. Number 43, what hormone is released from the hypothalamus to stimulate growth hormone, or GH? You're awesome. Thank you, me. That sounds wrong if you don't know that someone in the comments has their name me. You're awesome too, me. Funny name, though. Number 13, which hormone is released from the hypothalamus to stimulate growth hormone? This is part of the endocrine system that I mentioned earlier. As we did some endocrine stuff yesterday, but this is endocrine as related to the skeletal system. The answer is going to be A. It is GHRH. So this is referred to as growth hormone, releasing hormone. Funny name, if you will. Whenever it's coming from the hypothalamus, you can always think of it as what really gives that away is the hypothalamus is really going to release releasing hormones or inhibiting hormones. TSH would stimulate the thyroid stimulating hormone IGF-1 that's produced by the liver in response to growth hormone. ACTH is going to stimulate the adrenal cortex. Oh, I just gave away the next question in a way. Number 44, IGF-1 is responsible for what? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D. What do you guys think for this one? A, B, C, or D? Hopefully you guys can still answer, though. Whatever you guys think. What do you guys think for this one? Sometimes that's the importance of explaining answer choices. Do I go over biology? Yes, I do go over biology. Need help with cellular respiration? Yeah, we can do some questions on that. The answer is going to be B. It is going to be promoting cartilage and bone growth. Promoting cartilage. So essentially, IGF-1 stands for insulin-like growth factor 1. This is going to stimulate bone and cartilage development, right? Lowering blood calcium, that is... I guess I gave it away. Lowering it. I need to fix this. So this is supposed to say... So if you get the questions after the live stream as well, I will fix that. This is supposed to say lowering it, which is the answer choice, I believe. Let me collect myself after noticing that. Sorry, whenever I notice something wrong, I have to make a note. I made a note of that. So, lowering blood calcium is done by parathyroid. So, parathyroid hormone affects blood calcium by increasing it. Parathyroid hormone increases calcium by stimulating osteoclast and kidney reabsorption of calcium. And this is supposed to say lowering it. Lowering it, well, they would decrease calcium or whatnot. So, number 46, calcitonin functions to A, B, C, or D. How does calcitonin function here? A, B, C, or D? Can we go over cervical tech stuff? Yes, absolutely. Q&A. Please send me a message. There should be an orange Service Plus button. Send me what topics you would like to see for that one. Number 46, calcitonin functions to inhibit osteoclasts. The reason being, osteoclasts think of chew. They break down bone, and when they break down bone, they release it into the bloodstream. So calcium wants to lower blood calcium by inhibiting osteoclast activity. Right? Number 47, thyroid hormones are necessary for what? A, B, C, or D? Thank you so much. Q&A for the heart me. Thank you so much. Please send me a message with your topic requests for that. I'd be happy to put those in there as well. And the choice here is D. Thyroid hormones are necessary for bone development. Number 48, estrogen causes the epiphyseal plates to what? A, B, C, or D? Estrogen causes the epiphyseal plates to what? What happens there? These are for undergraduate and nursing students. And basically anybody who is taking like surgical tech, radiology, pretty much anyone really. I mean, there's not necessarily a person this would be bad for, so... Number 48, the answer is D. It is close. It is close. Estrogen is going to accelerate the epiphyseal plate closure, ending our growth. Number 49, calcium homeostasis is regulated by the skeleton through what? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? So how are thyroid hormones like they work with bone development? Thyroid hormones specifically are involved in endochondral ossification. That's the process of cartilage being replaced by bone. And then they're also they're going to influence like the bone remodeling cycle. Number 49, the answer is C. It is mineral storage. Calcium homeostasis is regulated by the skeleton through mineral storage. The stores are calcium and phosphorus for homeostasis. Movement would be muscles. Hematopoiesis is red marrow. Shock absorption is cartilage and joint structures. Number 50, blood cell formation occurs in the what? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for this one? A, B, C, or D? Yep, and dental hygiene would benefit as well. You're right, madam. Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, no, it's not like these are necessarily bad for. These are kind of just like what you guys have been requesting. So basically, all these questions are coming from you guys when you guys met. Like, there's an orange button in the bottom left corner there, Service Plus, where you can send me a DM. I take topic requests and whatnot, so a lot of these questions come from you guys, and you guys are all in a very good way, like all over the place in terms of professions and whatnot. There's nursing students, there's medical students, pharmacy tech students, pharmacy students. There's ultrasound, esthetician. It really is all over the place, and it is a wonderful thing. Really, it is. Anatomy and physiology is universal, right? It kind of just depends on the depth that it goes into in terms of the certain school. But at the end of the day, this is just perfect review. And some people here they're at different places, and these are just fantastic review. Or some people are learning this stuff for the first time, and everyone really is in their own place. And this is really not a bad thing for anybody. It's excellent for physical therapy review. Awesome. Yeah, no, a medical student here, loving learning too. Thank you, Mariah. Yes, no, that's awesome. Number 50, blood cell formation is going to occur in D. It is the red marrow. Hematopoiesis occurs in red marrow. So blood cell formation is hematopoiesis. Red blood cell specifically is erythropoiesis. Number 51, the skeletal system assists movement by what? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? Yes, I'm in high school and learning them for fun during your labs. Awesome. Well, thanks for being here. This will definitely get you pretty far ahead if you have to take it in college as well. I did not take anatomy and physiology in high school. I took it for the first time my freshman year of undergrad, and it was a pretty big wake-up call in terms of figuring out how the heck to study. I got a B on my first exam, not really studying that much. And then it was like that, I was always in high school and stuff. So a B was a nightmare for me. So I really I did all this research into how to study and whatnot, and never got another lower than an A ever again. But number 51, the answer is A. It is providing levers for muscles. Bones essentially act as a lever that the muscle will pull on, generating your movement. Number 52, which cell builds new bone tissue? Which cell builds new bone tissue? Undergrad's not here, I know. But sure, I do put on my profile how to study as well. But I'll keep making videos as well for how to study. I'm also going to be putting some more YouTube videos up as well, like how to study and whatnot. And I kind of want to host some workshops for studying and memorization and understanding as well, if anybody would actually be interested in something like that. I'm hoping to start those soon. Well, 51. Did I not show it up there? 51 should be right there. Right here. Providing levers for muscles. Number 52, the answer is B. It is an osteoblast. B for build up new bone tissue. Like we mentioned before with osteoclast, they chew, they break down bone. 53, the bone cell that maintains the bone matrix is the what? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for this one? A, B, C, or D? Sorry, 50, yes. Sorry. 50 was blood cell formation occurs, sorry, my pen. Blood cell formation occurs in the red marrow, D. And again, if there's anything, I won't go back too farther back, but if you guys miss anything, these get uploaded to YouTube afterwards, and you can go back and rewatch it at your own pace. And then subs also get this. I'll actually put it up here right now if you're interested. In joining our community, essentially what you do, you join, and then once you join, you will get the blank test with the answer key at the end after every single live stream. 53, the answer is going to be C. It is going to be an osteocyte. It is a mature bone cell. They are mature cells that maintain the bone matrix. Number 54, which cell breaks down bone during resorption? A, B, C, or D? Resorption. A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think? We're almost at 15,000 likes on the live stream today. You guys are absolutely fantastic. Thank you all so very much. I remember my anatomy and physiology notes you can download. They're on my website. I actually have to fix. I just got my official domain today. I actually got to change the link in my bio. It's outdated. But I'll fix that literally immediately right after the live, so you guys can go on there. I also have my ebook up there as well. If you can't join it right now, or you can't do it right now, just send me a message. I will send you the link. Number 54. The answer is A, osteoclast. I always think of clast has a C in it. It's chew. So we chew, we break down food when you chew it up. Number 55, a stem cell that gives rise to bone cells is the what? A, B, C, or D? What is that called? Can I do pharmacology? Yes, Adam, we absolutely can do pharmacology. Yep, we'll throw some pharmacology questions in there next week when we go live. Kevin said, just started nursing school. This is definitely relevant knowledge if you want to work in healthcare. Awesome, Galen. Yes, no, that's awesome. Congratulations on starting nursing school. That's fantastic. Please, yes. Yeah, we'll do pharmacology. I was a pharmacy tech for 4.5 years, so I do love my pharmacology and stuff. The answer is going to be B. It is osteoprogenitor. This is a precursor cell, so this is a cell that would differentiate into an osteoblast. So this becomes osteoblast. Number 56. The Haversian canal contains what? A, B, C, or D? The Haversian canal contains what? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for this one? A, B, C, or D? Please, yeah, yes, yeah, perfect. 15,000 likes, let's go. That is awesome. But no, we will absolutely do some pharmacology. We do pharmacology sometimes already. Can I see 52? Yes, real quick. 52, which cell builds new bone tissue? Osteoblast. And remember, you can rewatch on YouTube. It's linked in my TikTok bio. Number 56, the answer is C, blood vessels. I'm going to move all the way down to the next page now. They contain our blood vessels. Caniculi allow for what? A, B, C, or D? What do these allow for? Thank you guys so much for the follows as well. I appreciate it. I always love seeing new faces and meeting new people. I try to remember everyone's name here, especially if you're very frequent in the live streams as well. I always love when you guys stop in and say hello. I try to see at least the hellos and whatnot and answer people's DMs and comments and whatnot. But the answer is A. It is nutrient exchange. They allow for nutrient exchange. I have to fix this as well. Oh my goodness. I was making the live so fast today. I got to fix this. I got to make a little note of that. It's nutrient exchange. Those of you who are getting the test afterwards as well, the corrections I make. That's why I always send it after them. So if there's anything that I miss, I will make the correction. But number 58, the lamellae are what? A, B, C, or D? I had a lot of tutoring sessions to finish up today before the 4th of July, so I didn't have as much time to make the practice test today. You're typing too fast? No, literally. What college did I attend? Awesome. Yes, I'm happy to answer. So I did my undergraduate I got my degree at William & Mary. And I did my undergrad in kinesiology plus biomed. And then I got my master's degree in molecular medicine. I specialized in cancer research. So this was my BS, and this was my MA. This doesn't show up, but MA. Number 58. The answer is B. It is layers of the bone matrix. Those are the concentric rings around the Haversian canals. Number 59, the Volkmann's canals are going to connect what? A, B, C, or D? W. Thank you, I appreciate it. You love Williamsburg. Awesome. Yeah, no, Williamsburg that's nice. I loved being at William & Mary. I was like, oh my gosh, it feels magical being here being there sometimes. Very nice. Thank you. And I would like to get my PhD as well. But they didn't have the funding for it this year, so my positions got cut. So maybe next year, we'll see. I got to try to figure out the funding that they have available. But I'd like to continue in molecular medicine. Good for you, such a young man. Thank you, Geraldine. It's good to see you again. Yep, she creates. I am putting these on YouTube as soon as I'm done with the live. Yep, I'm a little behind on them, but they're all getting uploaded this weekend. So by the end of the weekend, everything should be up to date. 59 is D. They are the central canals. These are the perforating canals that run perpendicular. These are going to connect your osteons. So connect osteons. Number 60, Wolff's Law states that bone, what's A, B, C, or D? Yep. Do I show the questions? Yep, I absolutely do. There are some that are on my website. I actually got to fix the link to that. But I give all the questions to our exclusive community here on TikTok. Once you join, just send me a message letting me know that you joined, and then you will get the questions. You'll get the blank test, and then you will get the answer key at the end here as well. Number 30, the answer is C. It is going to adapt to stress. Bones adapt to stress. That is our remodeling, right? We have so it will remodel in response to mechanical stress. All right. Fantastic, guys. Awesome. I will be live again. So it's the 4th of July weekend, so I'm actually going to visit some family this weekend. I'm going to be live next week. So actually, I'm going to give you guys my schedule for next week here if you want to take a little picture of it. So Monday, I will be live at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I will be live Thursday, Friday, and Saturday next week for sure. Possibly on Sunday as well. But for now, actually, I'll probably go live on Sunday too. Sunday is TBD though, TBD. These should all be, I think Thursday will be 2 p.m. Then Friday and Saturday will be 3:30 p.m. All of these are Eastern Standard Time. If you want to take a quick screenshot of that, let me know. I will keep it up there for a moment. 55 to 60, that's awesome. Smiley face, awesome. I'm also going to flip the camera around and say hello. Any tips for this fall? Is it just in general or to prepare ahead of time? I'll make some video. I'm actually going to be making some videos as well, but here's my schedule. Again, Monday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tuesday and Thursday, I'm pretty booked up on my tutoring, so I will not be going live that day. And then 2 on Thursday, Friday, 3:30 p.m., Saturday, 3:30 p.m. Sunday will be TBD on if I go live. I should be able to, but I need to check my schedule with tutoring and whatnot. But real quick, guys, I'm going to flip the camera around and say hello. Oops. Hey, everybody. Hi, I'm Ollie. I'm the guy that's just been yapping to you for the last hour on anatomy and physiology. So I got my hair cut. My hair's still getting used to it. Thank you. No, thank you, guys. Seriously, thank you. From the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys so much for being here. I absolutely love doing these live streams. Seriously, thank you so much. Hi there, Xena. Thank you. Hi, Royce. How you doing? Thanks, Ollie. Yeah, thanks for being here. If I look this way, I got my laptop here. I keep the comments open so I can read them because the phone goes so fast and dyslexic and my brain gets overloaded. Thank you for what I'm doing. I love listening. Thank you for being here, Kaylin. I appreciate you joining in and listening and stuff. I appreciate y'all being here. I love doing these live streams. They are my favorite thing to do. Thank you. Enjoyed studying with someone. Awesome. Yeah, no. That was kind of a big reason I started doing these live streams is because there's so many people now just found out about you and well, thank you, Xena. I appreciate it. I know a lot of people Could you please share the questions? Taking the teas on Monday. So all my questions, you join the community here on TikTok. And for you taking the teas on Monday, you join the community here on TikTok. Once you join, you will get the questions after every live stream. I actually just released an ebook for the anatomy and physiology portion of the, HESI and T's. This is my first one, and thank you, Erica. Yeah, that's how you get the questions. And then if you want, I have an ebook. If you message me the word ebook, I'll give you $20 off. I've been giving that away for now to celebrate the start of the release of the ebook. It's been exciting. I've tutored so many students for the HESI and T's that have passed it and aced it. And then I've been sharing, we've been going over here on TikTok as well. Pretty much I've collected all the materials from all that, and I've put it into one book. Essentially, it's a little untraditional from a textbook in that way, and I think that's a good thing because textbooks really just assume that you know how to learn and know how to study the information. But this textbook, or ebook, I should say, one sec, TikTok is going to make me do my thing where it thinks I'm not live. But it'll basically give you study tips on how. Thank you, Angelico, for the sub. Please send me a message so I can get you the questions. But this ebook kind of goes over study tips on how to study, like active recall and spaced repetition. And then each section, so we have like our, let me actually pull it up here. Give me 1 second. Sorry. So here it is. This is what it looks like. It's on my website. I got to fix the link in my bio, so stay tuned for that. But it has all the systems, and the start of every system, it has a paragraph on how you should actually study the information. And then there's study tips for anatomy and physiology. And then if we were to go to like the introduction to human anatomy and physiology, essentially how it is here, there's a little paragraph that goes over like, this is what you should know. This is how you know it, and this is how you practice it. And then there's the information with the word. So send me the word ebook. I'll give you $20 off, and it'll be $30. $30. Violet Physiology, you helped me get into nursing school. And then thank you. My aviation, thank you. Awesome. Thank you. Awesome. Congratulations for getting into your program. That is absolutely fantastic, Violet Physiology. Thanks for sharing. So happy for you. Really, congratulations in the chat for Violet Physiology. That would be so awesome. Thank you, Jardine, for the heart and the roses. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. It's good to see you again. I hope that you all have a fantastic 4th of July weekend. Get some rest and relax. Hopefully, you guys are off work. Take a sip of my drink here. Thank you for your hard work. Yeah, thank you guys for your hard work, for being here, practicing anatomy and physiology on TikTok. I know sometimes you come on TikTok to doom scroll, but when you're here and you're in the live stream and you're not doom scrolling and you're here and you're working your brains and you're answering questions, like that's fantastic. There are so many people that wouldn't do that, and I'm very proud. First of all, I'm proud of you guys, but also I'm happy that you guys want to sit here and listen to me talking about anatomy and physiology. I can't believe it sometimes. It's fantastic. These truly are my favorite thing. This is my favorite thing to do. I look forward to this every day. I love doing it. I'm very happy to do it. But any other quick questions before I get going tonight, guys? Again, I put up my schedule for next week. I will be live again at 10 a.m. on Monday, Eastern Standard Time. We're going to go over Anatomy and Physiology 1 for the HESI and T's. And then Thursday next week, I won't be going live on Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday will be 2 p.m. This will be A&P 2 for the HESI and T's. Friday, Saturday, and potentially Sunday is all going to be by you guys' requests. So please message me your requests for topics for the live streams. Thank you guys so much for the follows as well. Real quick, I'll just introduce myself again. Hello, everybody. My name is Ollie. These are Ollie's Anatomy and Physiology Practice Review live streams. Essentially what we do here is we're going to make anatomy and physiology. It finally makes sense for you, whether you're a nursing student, you're an undergrad, you're in medical school, pharmacy school. A&P is important, helpful information. Yes, it is. It really is important. It's your body. It's what makes you you. It helps you understand things a lot more. But we want to make anatomy and physiology make sense. If you've taken it in the past before and you want to refresh your memory, this is also great for that. If you've never taken any of these courses before and would like to learn, this is also a fantastic place to do so. And just whatnot. And get some practice as well. I'm truly a big person. I said I'm trying to get into nursing school. You definitely will. You definitely will, especially if you keep practicing it as well. But also just practice. Schools, the biggest thing that I've noticed from when you go from high school to college is, in high school, I feel like you practice a lot. Like in class, you sit down and you do a lot of problems. But in college, it's kind of like you show up, talk about information, and then you're kind of on your own. You don't really get too much homework and practice. And I think that's a big problem. So here we are with practice. So I definitely try to give you guys as much practice as possible. I try to go live as much as possible to give practice and whatnot. I just had to drop summer classes at AMP. It's so hard. I definitely love some pharmacology practice. Yes, we'll be doing pharmacology. Like I mentioned, I was a pharmacy tech for 4.5 years. So yeah, we'll be doing some pharmacology. But if you drop this summer, that's totally okay. I know summer AMP. It's brutal. They're very fast paced. They definitely don't keep it very realistic with expectations, for sure, in my opinion. I'm not a big fan of accelerated anatomy courses. I think they're too fast for the amount of information. I think anatomy and physiology is really the critical foundation for things as well. So it's not something that I particularly like. Yeah, you really are on your own in these classes, especially. But yeah, this is why I definitely wanted to do the live streams as well, just because a lot of students nowadays, just after COVID, there's a lot of online format classes, and they're not the same sometimes. Like, I've taken online classes before. Obviously, I was in college during COVID. There's some pros and cons, definitely, but a big con is kind of just being by yourself and on your own all the time, and you don't really get to ask questions live or work together with people. And that's really like the greatest part about these live streams. Actually, I started on YouTube doing that. I did Study With Me live streams, and they actually did pretty okay. But this is a whole different kind of game here. I'm not in school, so I'm not really studying, but helping you guys study at least is definitely a happy thing for me to do. I enjoy it as well. It's a bit of social time. I feel like my entire day is almost social now, and it never used to be. With tutoring and live streaming and whatnot. I absolutely love it. But any other questions here before I get going? Like I mentioned, I did just release an ebook for the HESI and Ts for the anatomy and physiology section. It's 105 pages. I am going to keep updating it as well as I get feedback for it. I'm going to keep trying to add questions and add on to it. I want to keep this going. Once you buy it once, you get access to all the versions. Happy Independence Day. Awesome. Thank you, Caitlin. Yeah, happy Independence Day. Thank you guys so much for being here. Seriously, you guys are awesome. I love you guys. I love doing the live streams. I love like posting the videos and talking with you all. They're so much fun. I really do love doing this stuff. But any other just like quick questions, like housekeeping questions, anything quick? I got to fix the link in my bio to my website, by the way. I forgot to do that. I like answering questions for fun. Awesome. Yeah, no, it's Dr. Valerie. Yeah, no, it's definitely a good thing to do. It keeps your brain. If you don't use your brain, you lose your brain. That's definitely, I'm a big advocate of that. You should always, in my opinion, you should always be testing yourself, always learning something, always reading. It really is good for you, especially, I did some like research on Alzheimer's and whatnot, and a lot of people, obviously there's genetic factors and whatnot, but a big way that you can prevent it really is using your brain and keeping it working and active, practicing questions, not even necessarily practicing questions, but, like thinking about thinking and metacognition. Reading is really a big one. I really enjoy reading. I've actually thought about starting a book talk. If I don't know about that though. We'll see. The anatomy and physiology is pretty fun to do. I'd hate to take away from that. I do puzzle books too. Yeah, I know, that's awesome too. Yeah, I have a puzzle somewhere. I need to start it, but actually, let me rip it up here. It's partially built, but it's hard, man. I got the. This is my puzzle. It's one of my favorite pieces of artwork. Set that down here. I don't know if anyone else in here is into reading as much, but I'm gonna get going. But like I mentioned, any other quick questions here? Seriously, thank you guys so much for watching. Message me the word ebook as well, so you can get $20 off my ebook that just released. Super Bowl Broncos. Yes, I'm a big Broncos fan. Big Commanders fan, Broncos and Steelers randomly, but I love all three of those teams. Any other quick questions here before I get going? All right, if not, yes, ebook. Perfect. Yeah. Yes. I think you got your coupon code for that, right, Jody? I think I remember sending that to you. If I remember, I'm pretty sure. Did you get that? If not, I'll resend it. I'm happy to. But 18,000 likes on the live stream today. Thank you all guys so much. I appreciate you guys. I am going to get going. But again, I'll be live again. Enjoy your 4th of July weekend. Have a nice weekend. Thanks again. Thank you, Angelica. Thanks again for the sub. I think you said you sent me a message, but send me a message or email. I'll get you the test from today. I'm gonna touch it up. Like I said, there were some spelling errors in there. I'm gonna fix up and send those out. And then yeah, guys, thanks. I'll see you guys on Monday. Enjoy your Independence Day weekend. Thank you, guys. See you on Monday. Well said. I'm gonna have my anatomy and physiology exam next week. Good luck. I'll be on at 5:30. Oh, sorry, extra big thick.